Bum 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 bum. The Pater Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, another big praise for the people here in Taiwan. I ran into some personal drama, and a bunch of the staff at the hostel, as well as my fellow roommates here, have been helping me problem solve it. But it goes to show that I was a little bit less than well prepared for the trip, and I should have thought things over. It doesn't help that in the United States, we often have to juggle multiple hats, and but I want you guys to pray for me by singing along with me, gesturing at your screen, and hitting the dislike button. I'm running into a jam, but I think it will get solved. It all started, I left the trip. I forgot to pay for my cell phone bill. I have a simple mobile, it's prepaid, and I thought I could just do that from another place. It's no big deal. And I also have a Google Voice number, so I didn't think it was a big deal. The drama all started when I got here. I logged. You guys remember? I met a lot of good people through. I was using Bumble the last time I was in Taiwan. I had really good luck there, and I decided to go back in there. And for some reason, my account got blocked. It'd been 4 months since I used it. I didn't think it was a big deal. I was going to change my Google Voice number so I could start over again. And so I went to Google Voice, deleted the number. Big mistake. I'll get to why in a second. And then I couldn't get a new number because uh, I needed to verify my phone number. And long story short, I decided that I could just use other apps anyway. So I don't have my Bumble app anymore. That's not a big deal. But I deleted the phone number. I needed to make some US phone calls today, and I ran into a jam. I couldn't pay my Simple Mobile bill. Simple Mobile doesn't work here in the Taiwan area. And so I went online to see about alternatives. And as I was trying to sign up for a Skype account, my credit card company got suspicious and wants me to call their number, and I don't have a phone number to call with. Now I'm scrambling. How do I call my credit card? I'm going to be in a world of hurt if that credit card gets canceled while I'm here in Taiwan. Thank God I'm in Taiwan dealing with. I cannot imagine having this drama when I'm in Las Vegas, in Phoenix. God forbid when I was in Houston that time. I got into several fights with my roommates. And fortunately, this one guy has been very helpful. He told me that he ran into a similar problem while he was at the airport, and he was very lucky to have somebody at the airport help him set up. I'll probably have to go get a prepaid cell phone here in Taiwan. Uh, anyway, why don't you? I think part of the problem was that I escalated. Had I not tried to sign up for that Bumble account, or had I tried to think harder before I signed up for that Skype account this morning, I kept making my problem worse and worse. Have you ever had one of those things? You started with a small problem, and while trying to resolve it, the problem just got bigger and bigger, like a snowball effect, right? Leave a comment if you have, but please pray for me. And I want to once again express my gratitude to the people here in Taiwan, because in other places that I've traveled to, it may not have played out this way. Also, the other nice thing is that I speak decent Chinese. Otherwise, I could have ran into language issues as well. I had a similar issue years ago when I was traveling in Poland. I think people in Poland are similarly nice, but language barriers kind of got in the way that time. What had happened was I had gotten sick while eating some raw squid when I was in Poland. I'm very daring when it comes to eating. And I ended up in the hospital emergency room, actually. And what was really funny was that I thought for sure I ran up a huge bill and I would never be able to go back to Poland. But when I got the bill, I was in the hospital, and the hotel I was staying at was very nice to not charge me for the 2 nights I was out of there. And I was like, gee, the hospital bill was cheaper than the hotel bill. I was like, I should have just gotten sick the whole trip and just stayed in there. That's how cheap the bill was. And so anyway, the only problem is that then I had to change my flight, and I ran into a lot of drama. Didn't have a phone. Had I not had the language barriers, I could have sailed right through that, I think, as well. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.